In the novel 1984, George Orwell talks of a future in which a constant state of war allows the government to restrict personal freedoms, but without anyone noticing because the war never ends. He encapsulates it in the conundrum, war is peace. But Orwell was totally wrong. It took us nearly 20 more years before that went into effect. And also, killing elephants is cool, not sad.
But sometimes we get tired of the war on terror and constantly thinking about domestic spying. We want to relax, play a game, and escape into a world of fictional domestic spying. Here's our review of Splinter Cell Double Agent.
Yes, folks, just another day at the office. Welcome back to the spine-cracking world of international espionage. What's exciting about the latest installment, Splinter Cell Double Agent, is the intriguing new storyline. When Sam Fisher's daughter is killed in a tragic car accident, he goes completely mental. You know, you'd think that a tactical ops expert would teach his daughter to look both ways before crossing the street.
Out of the way, lady!
Anyway, to get him back on track, his boss assigns him to a dangerous undercover operation. Sam starts off in prison and quickly makes friends with the natives in order to infiltrate a domestic terrorist organization.
We're dedicated to tear down a corrupt government.
It's a nice change of pace for the series, but honestly, why didn't he just pick a fake name?
And our newest recruit, Sam Fisher.
You mean you really couldn't make one up?
You're my ace in the hole, Fisher.
And another thing, how is it that nobody notices Sam's fancy spy gear? I mean, for God's sake, his watch says jam signal, frame Enrica, destroy ship.
You're asking too many questions.
Okay, I'll stop now. Nitpicking aside, we're loving the grittier storyline and a more adult feel of Double Agent.
I know a pretty cute girl. She sucks a mean...
Whoa. The show runs on G4, not HBO.
Boring, but acceptable.
So, you're probably wondering, if the storyline's received an upgrade, what about the actual gameplay?
There have been slight changes.
Yes, very slight changes. The control scheme is essentially unchanged. Hiding in the shadows, throwing items to distract guards, and climbing the sides of buildings is just as fun and satisfying as it always was. Man, I could do that all day. And as years of Tony Hawk games have taught us, if it ain't broke, developers aren't gonna bother fixing it.
This time, I'll let you slide.
But who's complaining? It doesn't take fancy goggles to see that Splinter Cell Double Agent looks fantastic, thanks to a powerful next-gen boost of graphical horsepower.
Man, what a view!
But we do have one major gripe with the game. The streamlined Spies vs. Mercs multiplayer mode just doesn't live up to its predecessors. Like last time, the Spies play in third-person view, while mercenaries must control in a first-person perspective. However, Mercs are no longer able to set up complex traps for the Spies. It makes the gameplay more accessible to beginners, but it also oversimplifies things, making the mode feel more like a standard Halo deathmatch than a true Splinter Cell game.
Lambert, it's time for me to retire.
Not yet, Sam. If Double Agent is any indication, this series still has a lot of life left in it. Now, if only they would fix the busted multiplayer mode. Splinter Cell Double Agent gets a 4.
She sucks a mean...
out of 5.
Introducing the Daily Nut. It's a daily podcast highlighting the best of the internet every day. Download it now at g4tv.com.